Hi, buddy. Okay.
Hello, and welcome to the House of Purl podcast, episode 6. My name is Allison.
I'm Erin.
And today is Monday, March 15th. It is very rainy here in San Diego, and it has been for a while.
Yeah. A couple days.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I like it too, when I don't have to go anywhere. I like the rain.
Yeah.
But
I enjoy it because you get to sit and knit, and you get all cozy. And, I don't know, gray clouds are like my favorite weather, which is weird.
yeah.
But like big stormy clouds, not just overall bright gray, which is what it is right now. This week is going to be a little bit different. We've got a sewing vlog for you, take you along on our first sewing garment adventure. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah.
Let's get started with knitting first.
Okay.
Off to finished objects.
So finished, for me, I have my square that I was working on. I still need to put like the ends in.
It looks so good.
Yeah, I mean, it's finished.
Look how good she is. Look at it. That's good. Good job.
Thank you.
I have one finished object, and that is one sock, not a pair, but one. It's just plain stockinette, and it's got the dark heel and light toes, and I made it super long because I just want to see. You should try it on and let me know if you like a long cuff, because I think I'm going to do a sock for you next.
Yay, I'm excited.
Yeah, well,
I really
two
want
socks. You'll get two socks, not just one. I want to figure out how to wear socks with shoes and make it cute. I don't know if that's possible.
I don't know.
But I mean, I did find a couple pictures of stuff, and I think I can make it work, but I'm not totally sure. Anyway,
yeah.
just a little rabbit hole I went down, so we'll see if I need to buy more shoes.
Oh no.
Okay, works in progress. Do you have a work in progress?
I do.
You're just zipping through these blanket squares. I love
Surprise, surprise. It's another blanket square. So this is the one that I'm working on right now. It's not like super hard. I definitely have to do a little bit of thinking with it because you have to do different things for like every row, but
every row is different.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. They remind me of little caterpillars.
Yeah, they look like little caterpillars.
I cannot get over how good your tension is as a new knitter. Like, that just blows my mind. Good job,
Thanks.
prodigy.
I don't even really know what tension is.
It's just how even you keep the yarn hanging on the needle.
Oh, okay.
With each stitch. It usually takes a lot of practice to get there. Mine still kind of sucks most of the time. But yeah. My work in progress is the Love Note sweater. And last time I showed it, I was just to the bottom of the lace. I have split for the sleeves, and I am working on the body. It's supposed to be a crop, like a really cropped one. I blocked it and I tried it on, and it was just like a little bit too cropped. So I'm adding just like an inch or two more. And then I do some short rows in the back so that there's a little bit of a high-low hem. Show off the lace at all? Let's see. Here is the lace. They're just little leaves, and it was a lot of fun to do. I blocked it, and it opened up pretty well. Yeah.
It looks so good. You're almost done.
So excited. Yeah, it's gonna, and then I just have the sleeves. It's gonna be great. And then I'll have a second sweater. This is my first. This is my second. Next up, we're gonna go onto the sewing segment. So
enjoy.
We used Simplicity S9109, which is easy to sew, an old queen size fitted sheet, and buttons. Let's get going.
What a wonderful world.
First, we started off by taking the measurements. Then we decided to trace our pattern instead of just cutting out the pattern pieces, because Erin and I are two different sizes, and we also didn't want to ruin the pattern pieces, and we can reuse them. Probably a good idea since we're just starting. Then we had to rip out all the elastic from the sheet, and we're back to some more tracing.
What a wonderful world.
Day 2 was a lot more tracing, and we only had the 6-inch ruler in our house. What? Who owns a 6-inch ruler? Here we are cutting out the pattern pieces. Now we're finally on to laying out the pattern pieces and cutting out the fabric. Here I am transferring the markings from the pattern pieces onto the fabric. First one done. Got to step 1 and got confused. Day 3, and it's time to finally sew.
Oh god.
Here's a nice little montage of us doing our first few seams. This is the front pocket, and we had a bit of trouble with it. Just going with it and ironing it. Here I am realizing that I probably shouldn't have just gone with it, and I gave up. And then Erin finally figured out what was going on with it. Day 4 brought us the gathering. We called Mom. She led us on the right path, but we still couldn't quite figure it out, so I just ended up doing it by hand. And here is what our skirt looked like at the end. To wrap up for the sewing project, here is the skirt as of filming. It's got pockets, and we just need to do the buttonholes and button bands. This is what our gathering looks like, which I think was the hardest part.
That was so hard. I still don't understand how you're supposed to gather.
Yeah.
Like,
I watched a couple videos on a Bernina. So we are using my mom's Bernina, and it is an 830 record. And that is an old school all metal sewing machine. And if you look up Bernina 830, you get this like really new fancy one with like an LCD screen, and it's really fancy. And it took a little bit of digging to figure out that that was not the one and to find the correct one. So we don't really know what we're doing on it, and that was probably a mistake. Yeah. We just know how to like thread it, do the bobbin, sew forwards and backwards, and that's pretty much all we know.
Yeah.
We had a little bit of tension issues when we were trying to figure out how to loosen it for the Gathering. I watched a few videos. I think it's a good machine. I really like it, and I mean, with us messing with it so much, we didn't like break anything.
Yeah, we didn't break anything.
Yeah, and we were still able to sew.
Yeah.
I just turned all the knobs back to where they were, and everything
And
was
it was,
fine.
like,
I think the buttonholes are gonna be very easy.
Oh, good. I was like, I don't know.
Because one of those knobs is like specifically for buttonholes.
Oh.
This might be done a lot faster.
Good, because I was losing faith last night when we were working on it.
Too. You will see us Googling and calling our mom last night because it was a lot. Some things that I have learned. There was a right side and a wrong side to these sheets. There's like a little bit of like a silky pattern. You can't really tell. It's just like a different, I mean, there's a right side and a wrong side, but it's not obvious. So I think the next time we sew, we're gonna have to find a cotton that has more of a pattern to it.
Yeah,
so
something
that we
like
can
very
tell.
obvious that's like, this is the right side, this is the wrong side, because this one was hard.
Yeah, it really was. Also, I realized that we skipped the instructions for laying out the pattern pieces correctly.
Oops.
I just assumed that you put it down and
Like,
you
yeah.
always cut like on the wrong side. And it just, if it was showing you like if you're working with a 45 or a 60, or if you've got like I think it's called a pile or a pill, I don't know. That's the way that you're supposed to lay it out. But if you really look at it, there are ones that you're supposed to cut out on the right side and ones that you're supposed to cut out on the wrong side. So a couple of these are backwards.
Oh, is that why we were having issues?
I think so.
Oh, that makes so much more sense.
I know, because we have a couple ones that are like completely opposite,
And we were so confused. We were looking at the pictures like, why this doesn't work.
I think. Also,
So.
the directions were still kind of hard.
Yeah, it's like it says very easy. It is not very easy.
I think very easy means that it's like, okay, the right side facing you.
Yeah.
Or the wrong side facing you, instead of just like fold outside. What?
Fold what outside? I
And then-
don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, there should be some type of like learn to sew patterns. The
Yeah.
one that we have is not dumbed down quite enough.
I feel like if we try this skirt again with very obvious fabric that has like a pattern on one side,
I think it'll be a lot easier.
and we'll like reread the instructions like carefully.
Yeah.
We'll start to like pick up on things more.
Yeah, so you might see us make this skirt a whole lot more.
Yeah.
Have fun.
Sorry.
Also, let us know if you liked that segment. It's a little bit different than what we do usually. It took a lot of editing. I don't know, hopefully you enjoy it. It's kind of like classic YouTube vlog style. So, if you want to, give us like a thumbs up, or if you hated it, give it a thumbs down. I don't care. We're just having so much fun with these videos. It's just for fun.
Yeah.
Also, Erin says that you haven't made it as a real YouTuber until you get a mean comment. So...
Leave that hate.
It's so fun to put out these videos because I'm learning so much about video editing, right?
Yeah.
How's your video editing going?
Great. Oh, that
Great.
looks great, Allison. Good job. Yeah.
I'm so proud of myself every time I put one out. I'm like, I don't even care if no one watches it except for Mom 5 times.
Yeah.
Because like, I don't know. I'm like, oh, I made it and I'm putting it out there and it's fun. I'm learning a lot. Okay, that's it for sewing. Future projects. I am going to make a pair of socks for Erin. You don't want to make your own, do you? Okay, yeah. I think you should try with that.
I mean, I want to make my own, but I want socks now.
You don't want to make your own, do you? Okay, yeah. I think you should try with that.
I want to make my own, but I want socks now.
The super pretty yarn. It's just Knit Picks yarn. I'm like sponsored by Knit Picks. I'm not, but it is like this really pretty deep purple with like some gold splash throughout it. Oh, it's gonna be
I love it.
gorgeous.
I'm so excited.
It's so funny because when I pulled it out, Jacob's like, ooh, that would make really pretty socks. And I was like, and these are socks for Erin. And he was like,
Sorry.
Do you want a contrasting anything or
Like a different color?
yeah, for anything? Or do you want it just all?
I think I want maybe contrasting colors.
Oh, they're kind of fun.
I know,
But
I
yeah.
kind of like them, just how they are.
You get to totally design your socks. That's
Wow.
the best part. Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, right?
It's too much pressure.
No, it's not. It's lots of fun. That's the best part of knitting.
I know.
I am planning on making a sweater for Jacob. It's gonna be like a really nice cabled one. I picked out a pattern. I don't know the name. I don't know who makes it, but I will put all that info in. And it's this really nice cabled sweater. He just wants like a different neckline, which I think is gonna be pretty easy to change. I'm going to get going on that. And then I think you should pick out a sweater.
Okay, that I want for
yeah.
you to make me?
Yeah, so that I have
Easy.
like
Knives Out sweater. I want that one.
That one has so much.
I know.
I think that there might be a pattern for it, and I'd be totally.
Probably.
Do you want it in cream?
I don't know. And I think I don't want it like, I think his is kind of like, there's a lot to it. I think I want it like a
You said you
simpler.
want the Knives Out sweater, so you're getting the Knives Out sweater.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Like, that's fine.
Because my sweater, my Love Note's almost done, and then the other sweater that I have is just stockinette. So if you guys, I have a feeling you're both gonna want pretty intricate sweaters. So I can start on that and then have my little like stockinette easy sweater as like a palette cleanser. It's so funny. We are at the 1 year anniversary of the lockdown. I feel like we're a year late to everything.
Yeah, kinda.
We're
just
learning
getting
how to
into
sew.
sewing.
You're learning how to knit now.
Yeah.
I mean, you know how to knit, but you're like really getting into it. I'm like, ooh, I should start a garden. I've been making bread for quite a while.
Yeah.
But
So you were already on that.
I was already on that train because I was fun employed for a while. It's the anniversary, and it's just, I don't know, it's been a weird time.
It's weird.
It's also been raining here, which is not normal. Aaron and I have needed a lot of escapism. We've been doing that through YouTube. There's these Disneyland videos where they literally
They just walk through Disneyland.
yeah, and we put that on, and we just sit there and
I love
take
them.
it in. And it's
Yeah.
just like kind of going in the background, but it's fun. I enjoy it.
Sully loves them.
Yeah. What else have you been doing for escapism? Have you TikTok? Mine is Instagram stories. I've been following this one woman on Instagram. Her name's Thida Bevington, and she lives in Norfolk, England, and so it's on the countryside in England. She takes like 2-hour walks with their dogs, and then she bakes, and she does the best kind of baking. She does like beautiful piping, these beautiful cakes, cookies
Oh my
every
God.
day. It's great.
I
Yeah.
want that.
I know, right? Other escapism, not really anything. Just trying to like keep up with anxiety and depression. I think it was the day after we filmed or the day after we put out the last episode, I found this really great graphic that was like, it's okay if your serotonin is store-bought. I just really appreciated that.
Yeah.
I'm on anxiety medicine. Once I found, like, this was the first medicine that I tried, and I just, like, felt like me on it. So that's good. And I still have to do, like, the past few weeks, I've been sort of depressed.
Yeah. I mean,
But-
it still comes and goes.
Yeah,
in
exactly.
waves.
Yeah. And I have to like work hard to make sure that I'm doing everything that I can to like keep up with it. But the medicine definitely at least gives me like a fighting chance.
Yeah.
And it really does the heavy lifting. And I can, you know, once I get over depressive slump, I like wake up in the morning and I'm like, yes! Anything else to add?
No.
Okay. That's it from us for this week. I hope that you are all staying safe and happy.
Thanks for watching.